I'm Meg Johnson and welcome to today's video where we're going to give a moment of thanks to something that deserves a lot of gratitude. And I think that no matter who you are or what you have or don't have in this life, you can make a little list of blessings and find that that list is not very little at all. So I learned the power of gratitude early on when I was paralyzed in 2004. And so the link to that is here on this video somewhere, or down in the words. So just if you'd like to go to that and read about that story of how I discovered just the power of gratitude that it has on our hearts and our minds and just our circumstances. I mean, it doesn't change them, but it makes them not just bearable, but wonderful and lovely. And so that's what gratitude does for us. So what I want to be grateful for today is precision pens. So this is a precision pen, and it's a pen, and it has a little lid like this, and so the little lid comes off, and then it has, I'll hold it up to the camera so you can see just how awesome that precision pen is right there. Can you see that? And then it has this ink that just kind of flows through, so you actually don't have to use any pressure with your hand to make the ink go onto the page, which is awesome if you're like me and your hands are paralyzed and you don't have any way to put pressure on the page. When I was first paralyzed, I initially learned how to write with a big fat marker. So this is a highlighter. This is all I had in my house. So, but you kind of get the idea, like one of those big fat Crayola markers. And I would take it with both hands like this, and I would highlight my pages like this, and I would, write my words like this, and that's what I used initially, was a big fat marker. Then I graduated to a Sharpie. A Sharpie is a little bit finer, and you can make a little bit smaller, mark on it. And I was able to write, notes and cards and little, in my journal, I wrote it with this tiny, well, I mean, this is huge actually, but it was small at the time, this Sharpie marker. So then, after this Sharpie marker, I discovered the precision pen. And I realized that, I can have just as small a fine line as anybody else, and it looks just the same, but it's like writing with a big fat marker. And you can use, there's colors. I have a black one for when I want to be professional, or pink or green or blue. So I'm going to show you just how easy. So take a little, wrap your fingers like this. Put the lid back on. There you go. And I have my own little paper right here. I'm going to write you a note. There you go. Hold on, I'm going to show it to you. Takes me a minute to get these things off. So, ta-da! Can you see that? See how awesome that is? These pens are amazing! So this is just one little thing that I'm grateful for. And I just found it in my office. I was like, what can I be grateful for today? Oh, pens! I am very grateful for those. You will find so much to be grateful for if you just look around and you just recognize just how much little tiny objects bless your life in a really big way. What if we didn't have precision pens? I'd be using a Sharpie. If we didn't have Sharpies, I'd be using a marker. If we didn't have markers, I probably wouldn't write. So I'm grateful for all of these wonderful inventions. So anyway, so that's our moment of thanks. Again, go to the words and find that original story about when I was in the hospital and recognize the power that gratitude can have on our circumstances and on our life. So we'll see you next time. Again, I'm Meg Johnson, and if you're not subscribed to these videos already, go ahead and subscribe. They come out every day. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and come to my website. I would love to meet you too. And you can find lots of things there to help you in your day if you're having a rough one. So it's megjohnsonspeaks.com. We'll see you there.